sometimes regressive, where the words fake news have come to mean other people's opinions. It is vital to rely on news platforms with journalists who have feet on the ground and can report the truth. New York Parrot, a New York-based national and global news outlet, is changing the narratives of media operations. We focus on the news that matters, like self-empowerment, entrepreneurship, finances, health, security, politics, and more. We strive to curb violence, racial and economic discrimination, and to promote peace and socio-economic development of multiculturally diverse world. As we give voice to the people, we also give your business a voice and make it heard. Get your products and services off the ground by advertising on our fast-growing platform. With so much of daily visits to New York Parrot, you can't afford to be invisible to prospective clients on the website they trust the most. Our posts reach millions of people across the New York State and around the world. Advertising on our new site will unlock an audience of thousands of potential customers on your doorstep. New York Parrot is born to prosperously speak tomorrow for the voiceless.
Greetings family from all over the world, live from New York City. My name is Sheikh Musa Drammeh. I am one of the founders of Peace December, a global movement to promote peace in the month of December. So I'm here, to talk to you briefly about Peace December 2023 and what we're doing about it and what we're encouraging everyone, to partake in it. Peace December was a strategy that many leaders, diverse leaders from New York City, devised about 13 years ago, as a remedy to crime and violence and hate crimes and extremism and domestic violence, gang violence, racial tensions and, religious problems, political extremists. So we wanted to find something that will bring about our closeness to one another as one human family. We wanted to find a mechanism and a platform in which we can channel, our voice of unity and our voice of love and harmony, and to promote peace and peaceful coexistence, and to respect our, diversity, not only to respect it, but to embrace it, and to know that our diversity is gorgeous and could be, a sign of strength, meaning that if we use it correctly, it'll strengthen us and it'll empower us. So that was the catalyst for the genesis of Peace December. So after months and months of searching what to do and how to do it to bring about peace and public safety and harmony, we settled down to creating a whole month that we can use to promote peace, public safety, harmony, and interpersonal, cordial relations, and to do away, with violence and crimes and hatred and abuse and discrimination. And we were successful in, in our strategy meetings, and we were successful in the formation of this concept called Peace December, the month of peace. And in 2010, December 2010, this diverse leadership, from all over New York City, representing people from all walks of life, all diversity, and all backgrounds, officially inaugurated, Peace December. It was done in the Bronx, at the Rotunda, at the Bronx Supreme Court House, where is the seat of the Bronx government, where the borough president's office and all other major, agencies and commissions in the Bronx. The place was packed. The rotunda was filled with people from civil society, from government, and ordinary, New Yorkers, who came to be part of a history being made. It was very successful and very promising. And that was 2010, December 2010. And from the first day of December that it was inaugurated, up to the 31st days of December 2010, we went above the call of duty to maximize, the promotion and the marketing of this new month of peace. So we were able to hold and collaborate on hosting many, many, events dedicated to peace and a cessation of conflict and violence. And some we hosted, directly, others we coordinated with others or partners with others in hosting them. We dealt with religious leaders and educators and community activists, law enforcement, and agencies that deal with, different, social services. So 2010 was a very busy December, because we intentionally made so that it was a month, to publicize the Peace Month and to show New Yorkers that, yes, we can live in peace and harmony and we can attain peaceful coexistence. We just have to commit to it. We have to learn about it and commit to it. And that's what we did. And from 2010 until this year, 2023, we have not relent on our, activities in promoting peace and public safety and harmony among, groups and individuals. And, along the way, Peace December, went global. Several countries, have outlets that do the same thing that we're doing in New York, maximizing the promotion of peace and the prevention of conflicts and violence in their respective localities. And we're excited about it. And that was the idea. So today, I'm here, on that vein to remind those of you who are near and far, those of you who knew about Peace December and did something, and those of you, who are being introduced to it for the first time. Peace December is a month of peace. It's a month where we maximize our efforts in bringing about peace in our localities, bring harmony, and also to making sure that public safety is a top priority, from everybody, not just law enforcement, but everybody. And I am here to report to you that, we have been extremely blessed, to be able to achieve milestones in this promotion of peace. And there are several initiatives, peace building initiatives that came out of Peace December. And, individuals transform from being ordinary citizens to being peacemakers, and organizations adopt some mechanism in which is part of their programming dedicated to peace and nonviolence. And we work with government, we work with law enforcement, we work with, different facets of society, for the adoption of the Peace Month, Peace December. So today, we've entered, the second third of Peace December, and therefore, I've decided that it is time to remind, ourselves and remind others about the importance of partaking in Peace December activities. One thing that we cannot live without is peace and harmony and safety and security and tranquility. Because everywhere you find conflict and hatred and violence and crimes, it's a place where you have a lot of problems. And we don't want that to be normalized. We want to make sure that, that is not the norm, but an anomaly. And the best way to do that is to have 31 days of the cessation of conflict and 31 days of the practice of peaceful coexistence. So I want us to join this campaign. Wherever you are, near and far in the world, it doesn't have to be any particular country or town, anything, or it doesn't have to be any particular race or ethnicity or religion or without religion. Wherever you are, make that a peaceful environment. Whatever position that you have there, use that position to promote peace and the cessation of conflict. And whether you are man or woman, whether you're old or young, whether you are wealthy or not too wealthy, whether you are highly educated or starting your primary education, use where you are to promote peace. The best way to do that is to be peaceful first. Learn the steps in how you can be more peaceful, more patience, more understanding, more open-mindedness, more tolerance, and more embracing of diversity and different opinions, and more of self-awareness. Once you do that, then you become a catalyst, for change in your localities, because people will feel individuals that have demonstrated, certain, attributes of nobility. And, what I just said, are among those attributes that can make a person stand out and then be the spotlight. And that is the key to promoting peace. It's not just talking about it or, teaching others, yet you are not doing what you are talking about or teaching. So we want you to preach what you're practicing, and I want you to, walk your talks, so that you are the embodiment of peace, and you are the embodiment of love, and you are the embodiment of, nonviolence. Once you are, then others will easily be, because they can copy what you're doing. They may not copy what you're saying, but they can copy what you're doing, because once they see you are the embodiment of peace, they can relate to that, especially family members and, those in your circle. So what do we mean by promoting peace? We want you to, in addition to yourself, we want you to instill peace within your family. If you're a married person, take your spouse, for lunch or for dinner or for breakfast or for romantic outing, that rekindle your relationship, to remind both of you, the good days that, you had, that were nothing but joy and pleasure and happiness and love and hope. And we want you in December, to use that occasion, to do that. And if you are an employer, host an event or events dedicated to enticing, the promotion of peace and love and harmony among your employees. And you can do it one time, or you can do it other times. And if you are an employee, talk to your colleagues. Let them know that you are planning on organizing, a dinner or outing or whatever that is dedicated to really creating a peaceful coexistence within your organization. And if you are, part of any, political leadership, then use that position to, let your constituency know that, peaceful coexistence is one of your top priorities. All I'm trying to say is that wherever you are and whomever you are and whatever position you hold, you can use it to promote peace. If you are in school or educator, do the same thing. If you're part of a house of worship or religious circle, do the same thing. If you are entertainers or celebrities, do the same thing. Wherever you are, whomever you are, whatever position you hold, use it as a key to promoting peace and the cessation of hate, conflict, violence and crime, oppression and abuse. We need more peace in our world. God gives us the most beautiful environment, the most beautiful opportunity, to live a life that is free of hate, free of jealousy, free of envy, free of ill will toward others, and free of conflict. We can do it if we choose to do so. But if not, then we can continue on the status quo, where unfortunately nobody's life or livelihood or dignity is sacred anymore. People are being violated, murdered, and a lot of bad things are being done to one another. That is the status quo, which we should not normalize, nor should we ever accept it. We should do away with that and create a new reality, a reality where we can be safe in our person, safe in our fortune, and safe in our honor. And that is what Peace December is. We have 12 months in the year, dedicating 1 month out of the 12 months to practicing peace, so that come January we can preach what we practice. Makes a lot of sense to us, and I hope that it does make sense to you as well. So join us, join our campaign in promoting peace and love and harmony and peaceful coexistence, so that everybody's life, will be sacred as it is, and everybody's fortune is sacred as it is, and everybody's dignity is sacred as it is. So let's do that. And if you want further information, or if you have any, more questions about what to do, anything else relating to Peace December, we are more than happy, to have this conversation with anyone, anytime, for whatever question that a person may have. Our sole mission for Peace December is to promote peace and to end violence. That's it. Promote peace and violence, so that we can actualize, a world without conflict, relationships that are built based on love and harmony, and communities that are conducive, for people to live and work and socialize. And wherever we go, schools and anywhere, our employment, places, entertainment or whatever, house of worship, we feel safe and secure. And we can do that. And that's why we launched Peace December. So please join the Peace December campaign. And if there is no Peace December yet in your locality, establish one. One person, two people, 1,000 people, million people, whomever you are, whatever number, establish Peace December in your locality, so that, let's say, for example, let's say you are in New Jersey, you can start, Peace December New Jersey. Let's say you are in New Zealand, Peace December New Zealand. Let's say you are in, London, Peace December London, Peace December England, whatever. Wherever you are, you can establish Peace December today. Don't wait till next year, 2024. Today, you have over 15 days left in the month of December to establish your Peace December branch in your locality, because this is not an exclusive project. This project is all inclusive. Anybody who wants to adopt it can adopt it. It doesn't belong to anybody. It belongs to peacemakers, peace builders. That's it. You don't have to get anybody's permission or authorization or copyright. No. You began your Peace December branch, Peace December chapter in your localities, your nation or your town or your community. Imagine if all of us now are members of Peace December, which means that the whole month of December is being maximally used to promote peace everywhere. Imagine that. Then we will save so many lives. We will save so many relationships. We will improve our quality of lives, and we'll bring safety that we deserve, and we'll bring harmony. And that is the noblest thing we can do. So I'm here, imploring you and encouraging you, to do something this month dedicated to peace and nonviolence. Whatever, you can have forums, anti-domestic violence, anti-gang violence, anti-abuse, and, anti-corruption, anti, oppression, or anti-Semitism, or anti-Islamophobia, or anti-xenophobia, or Whatever it is, just pick a topic that is near and dear to you or that is relevant in your locality and make sure that you use this month to do something about it. We can transform our communities. We have the ability, but we need commitment from individuals. Once you have committed individuals, nothing is impossible. But if you have nonchalant individuals that don't believe in themselves, don't believe that they can do anything, then nothing change, which means that the status quo prevail, whatever that status quo is. And that is not us. Don't count us on that, because we are leaders. When we see something we don't agree with, we work to change it. When we see something we love, then we work to improve it. And that is what we want. If you're listening to me from wherever you are, I want you to participate in your local Peace December activities. If there's none, you establish yours. You can establish it. You don't need anybody's permission. And then every year from there on, you make your Peace December, expand in your localities. Let everybody join. This is a noble endeavor, and I hope that all of you who are listening will see it fit within your commitment to do something about peace and nonviolence during this month. Again and again, if where you are, there is existing Peace December chapter, join it, collaborate with them, and if there's none, establish one. You don't need money, you don't need permission, all you need is commitment. And you can begin by yourself. You can begin with your spouse or your family or your circle. You can begin anywhere. Just do something dedicated to peace and nonviolence. And then you will learn more about what to do and how to do it as the year, go by. So I wanted to start by here, to really encourage all of you, those who know me and those who don't know me, and those who are part of Peace December and those who will be part of Peace December soon, to know that we are continually promoting peace and the prevention and the cessation of conflict, especially during this month, which is the month of peace. If we can do 31 days of being peaceful, promoting peace, harmony, and love, we can certainly enter January with new attitude. And that new attitude can carry us until next December. Please join us. Peace December, the month of peace. Do whatever you can. Create your own logo, create your own literature, create your own brochures, create your own program, and see what is the most relevant in your locality and specialize on it. If you have a lot of gang problem, a lot of drug problem, a lot of violence, then you dedicate, you customize, and tailor your Peace December to that until it is addressed. Then you move to another level. If you are in a place where there's a racial tension or religious tension or deteriorating political tension, then you customize your Peace December activity in addressing those tensions. Whatever's relevant in your locality, that's what you need to focus on. Because after all, you want to be effective and impactful. And to do that, you must address mutual concern in your locality, and whatever that is, because different communities are dealing with different issues. And in New York City, we have so many issues, and that's why we're so busy, handling all of them at once, because we have good people, we have dedicated people, and we have people who understand the impact that we can make, and therefore they have been part of Peace December since 2010, and we have been making, an impact, in New York. And again, there are many noble initiatives, that came out of Peace December, and we're also excited to partner with many noble organizations that always host events during this month. And we have agencies, government agencies, and private, organizations that always, collaborate with us in hosting events, whether it's a domestic violence awareness, whether it's gang violence awareness, or whether it's, racial harmony, or whether it is, even, economic opportunities, whatever it is that can bring about love and harmony. We have partners that are collaborating, with us now. So please join us. Join Peace December, 31 Days of Peace and the cessation of violence. And if we do that, then God will be pleased with us and our children. will be very excited that, you know, we're doing something to protect and secure their future. So I just wanted to start by and to spend, you know, several minutes in updating you as to where we are, you know, in terms of Peace December. Peace December has never been the same. It's not just your regular month. It is the peace month now. And, you know, in New York City and state, it has already been ratified as a peace month. And the goal here is for every nation and every major city, you know, to do the same thing. So that when November 30th comes, people come together and light peace lighting candle, peace lighting, you know, holding peace lighting ceremony. And then boom, the first day of December, we go to work. And then, you know, save lives. And that's what we do. So if you want to talk to me about Peace December, you can call me. My number is 1718-822-5555. 1718-822-5555. Or you can Google Peace December, and I'm sure it will lead you to, you know, different contacts and emails and websites. But we encourage all of you to participate in Peace December, because it is nothing but the promotion of peace and the cessation of conflict, violence, crime, and hatred. God bless you all, and may God bring about peace in every corner of the world. Thank you.